When India envisions Viksit Bharat by 2047, it dreams not only of glittering cities or advanced industries, but of vibrant, self-reliant villages where every citizen lives with dignity, opportunity, and pride. The soul of India lives in her villages, and empowering them means empowering the very heartbeat of the nation. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The future of India lies in its villages." Today, that vision is being reborn through the collective strength of Panchayats, Sabhas, and citizens who are shaping the nation's destiny from the grassroots upward. The dream of Viksit Bharat is deeply intertwined with self-reliance that begins at the local level. It envisions an India where every village is a hub of development, where no child is left uneducated, no family is left behind, and no corner of the nation feels distant from progress. This vision is built upon Bhagidari, people's participation, and Sashaktikran, empowerment. Decentralized governance is at the heart of this vision. Panchayats, India's oldest democratic institutions, have become the architects of modern rural transformation. When villages govern themselves, the foundation of democracy becomes unshakable, and development becomes truly people-driven. The 73rd Constitutional Amendment brought democracy to the doorstep of every Indian by creating the Panchayati Raj system. Today, more than 2.6 lakh Gram Panchayats are the engines of India's rural growth. Through local sustainable development goals, India's localized adaptation of the United Nations SDGs, Panchayats are addressing challenges like poverty, health, sanitation, and education in ways that are relevant to their communities. Under the Ministry of Panchayati Raj, these local bodies have transformed the development landscape. Gram Panchayats implementing Swachh Bharat Abhiyan have ensured cleaner, healthier surroundings, while Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has provided countless families the dignity of a Pakka home. With support from the aspirational Bharat Collaborative, thousands of Panchayats now prioritize health, education, and livelihood, turning national dreams into village realities. The true strength of rural India lies in its people. Gram Sabhas, the parliament of the village, are where democracy breathes. Historically underutilized, they are now being revived as vibrant platforms of collective decision-making. A shining example was the special Gram Sabha held on 2nd October 2024, where elders were honored across 750 panchayats. It wasn't just a meeting, it was a celebration of India's democratic spirit. Villagers came together, planted over 50,000 trees, and reaffirmed their pledge to build self-reliant communities. Such initiatives symbolize a transformation, where citizens are no longer mere recipients of schemes, but co-creators of their destiny. When women, youth, farmers, and self-help groups participate actively in local governance, they turn villages into engines of change. Across India, stories of people-powered progress echo this vision. In Muzaffarpur, Bihar, the Zero Dropout Panchayat campaign brought hundreds of children back to school through cooperation among NGOs, teachers, and parents. In Dhamtari, Chhattisgarh, local panchayats led a maternal health drive that achieved 82% antenatal care in remote areas. In Baran, Rajasthan, young volunteers helped children from marginalized communities rejoin school, proving that no barrier is insurmountable when a community stands united. These stories reflect what Viksit Bharat truly means, not merely economic advancement, but social awakening and human dignity. Economic empowerment forms the backbone of rural progress. The Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act has given rural families both livelihood and pride while strengthening local infrastructure. Every road built, pond dug, or school repaired under the scheme represents not just development, but dignity earned through labor. Digital tools like the eGram Swaraj portal have further deepened transparency and efficiency in governance. With mobile connectivity and online planning systems, villages are entering a new era of accountability and innovation. Across the world, decentralized governance has sparked transformation. China's township and village enterprises turned rural industries into growth engines. South Korea's Semol Undong movement turned underdeveloped villages into symbols of prosperity. India's Panchayati Raj, rooted in democracy and inclusion, is our own unique model, one that blends ancient wisdom with modern governance. Empowerment in India's villages must reach even the remotest communities. The Adi Karmayogi Abhiyan, launched in 2025, is a shining example of inclusive leadership, the world's largest tribal grassroots governance mission. Covering 30 states and over 500 districts, it trains lakh of Adi Karmayogis, Sahyogis and Sathis to lead their communities through Seva, Sankalp and Samarpan. Through Tribal Village Vision 2030, tribal communities are creating their own development blueprints, ensuring their unique cultures and priorities shape India's growth story. The establishment of Adi Seva Kendras brings essential services to the doorstep of every tribal family, ensuring that Viksit Bharat includes every citizen, from the plains to the forests, from the heartland to the borders. Similarly, the Viksit Vibrant Villages program transforms India's border settlements from last villages into first villages of the nation. Through the My Bharat initiative, youth volunteers are driving change in Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, promoting education, cultural preservation, healthcare and environmental protection. These efforts remind us that India's borders are not its boundaries, they are the first lines of its pride. India's greatest strength is its people, especially its women and youth. Self-help groups empower women to become entrepreneurs, leaders, and change makers. Youth volunteers, armed with digital skills and patriotic zeal, are turning rural challenges into opportunities. Initiatives like Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana are shaping a skilled, confident generation ready to lead India into its centenary of independence. When a young woman chairs a Gram Sabha or a farmer's child becomes an engineer through a village digital center, that is the essence of Viksit Bharat, progress with equality, pride and purpose. Empowering villages is not just a policy, it is a movement, a mission and a moral responsibility. As India marches toward 2047, the synergy of people, governance and technology will shape a new rural renaissance. Panchayats will not just manage resources, but will nurture innovation, sustainability, and resilience. Every solar-powered home, every digital Gram Sabha, every revived lake will be a step toward the dream of a self-reliant, confident India. When the light of progress reaches even the most distant hamlet, we will truly become Viksit Bharat. Empowering villages is not merely about infrastructure or welfare. It is about awakening India's ancient spirit of unity, cooperation, and self-sufficiency. From the fields of Punjab to the forests of Jharkhand, from the deserts of Rajasthan to the mountains of Uttarakhand, every village carries within it the heartbeat of a rising nation. As we celebrate Amrit Kal, we stand at the threshold of history, building not just roads and schools, but hope and pride. When every panchayat becomes a symbol of progress and every citizen a participant in nation building, India will not just be developed, it will be Viksit Bharat, the India of our dreams. Jai Hind!